Hello, today I'm going to be walking you through some features of Google Forms. If you were going to open a form, this is what the page looks like. If you are on Google Forms, if you're in Drive, you would just click Create in Form. I'm just going to create a blank one, and it will bring you to this page in which you can give it a title, a description, and then you can start adding different questions to your quiz or form, depending on what you're doing. So there are different types of questions you can add. These are all of them right there. You can add an image to your question. You can delete it. You can duplicate it. You can make it required so that someone has to answer that question before submitting their form or moving on to the next section. You can have it go to a different section based on an answer. So if you're doing something that is yes, no, but you need more information after someone says yes, going to a section based on the answer is helpful. Over here, you can add a new question. You can import questions from another site you have. You can add a title and description, which are like this right here. You can add an image, you can add a YouTube video, or you could add a section. Now, there are some other things you can do with your form as well. When you have responses, you can have them sent to a spreadsheet. You can either have them sent to a new spreadsheet or an existing spreadsheet if there's one that you want that data to go into. You can get email notifications for each response. You can download your responses. You can delete all the responses. If it's a new year and you're reusing a form, you can delete the previous year. This eyeball right up here is a preview. That means you can see what the quiz or form is going to look like. The paint palette is to customize the theme. So you can choose an image, you can change the color, you can change the font just to make it more eye appealing. In this settings tab, you're going to find a lot of things that you can do. You can have it collect email responses. You can have it just restrict it to users in your school district. You can limit it to one response. You can have it so that people can edit after they submit or see summaries. You can have it show a progress bar, shuffle the questions, show link to submit another response. And then if you're making it a quiz, you would flip this tab. We now have a lock mode option, so if your students are using Chromebooks, you can choose to lock it, and that means if they open another tab or shut the go into the quiz, exit out of the quiz, you're going to get a notification that they did that. So it's really good if they are taking a quiz. You can see if they're trying to possibly cheat. You can release the grade immediately after a response or later if you need to review something, and they can see missed questions, correct answers, point values, or not see those things. Once it is a quiz, you will notice that you have the option in your form to create an answer key. So you can assign points to it. I typically do this for multiple choice. I'll assign a point to it so I can quickly see if they got them all right or if they got a few wrong. Or if it's a longer response, you can add feedback so that they can get that feedback after so they know if they're in the ballpark of the right answer. Another thing that you can do within Google Forms is to add in some add-ons, which would be this puzzle piece right here. And some of the top 5 add-ons for teachers are Choice Eliminator, where it removes options after it's been selected. So that might be really good if you are sending out a poll to parents on what to bring for a snack. Formule is a mail merge, so it collects data and emails it to whoever you decide. Autocrat is another merge tool. Copy Down creates copies of formulas in Google Sheets, so once you export your data, and then Flubaroo automatically grades Google Form multiple choice quizzes. And Doctopus is pretty similar to that as well. So that's Google Forms in a nutshell.